Hey guys, welcome back to the HermitCraft server. My name's Hypno, and what do you think about that intro? I know my last couple of videos have had that intro on it, and I didn't really get a chance to talk about it. I finished making those intros and the outros right after I had recorded the last HermitCraft episode that was with Joe Hills. Yeah, if you guys didn't see that episode, it was called Dig. It was the last HermitCraft episode. And I kind of went on a little adventure, found Joe's base, and yeah, it was a pretty fun time. So I was going to sit here and wait for the zombies to collect so I could do a level 50 enchantment. But, you know, even though this experience farm is good and we get a lot of zombies really fast, it still takes a long time to get these guys to collect. And to be honest, I don't have the time right now. I want to get this recorded and get a video out. And man, my frame rate just dropped down to 30 for some reason. Let's see. I wanted to get a couple splash potions. Okay, jump back up to 60 again. And just get rid of these guys. Yeah, so the last episode I was talking about that we were going to take care of a lot of the things in this experience farm. I wanted to clean it up. Let's get rid of those guys. And this should fix the lag by collecting these drops. Yeah, I can't wait for 1.3 when those items will automatically clump together and just be, you know, stacks of 64. That'll be really cool. But yeah, last episode, I talked about I wanted to clean up this room and, you know, make a storage room, a potion room, maybe put in a pumpkin and a melon farm, hook up the water for the wheat farm over there to a switch, move this thing into the wall, make a proper enchanting room. Lots of little things that I wanted to get done, but I was kind of interrupted. Yep. Also, I have been told that the rotten flesh and zombie meat have been removed from the villagers. It's been nerfed, so I kind of expected that. I wasn't really holding my breath, but that's okay. I do want to get rid of like these things. Don't need those anymore. And yeah, so oops. Okay, so let's get started here. First thing I want to do. Hey, first thing I want to do is let's hook up the redstone for this, for the wheat farm, so I can hit a button that'll let water out. It'll probably be on a short delay self-resetting RS NOR latch to keep it open. Oh, I don't think we need it open long, maybe 5 or 10 seconds. And close again, shut the water off. I don't know if I have the redstone materials. I don't know if I have a piston. I do have redstone, I do have repeaters, I do have torches. Do I have a piston? No piston. Okay, so I need to go back and grab a piston, or I could probably make one. I have iron, I have wood. Yeah, we can just make one. Let's just do that. Probably faster this way. So let's see. We need cobblestone. I have that in my inventory. That redstone. I think that's all we need, right? Oh, I guess we need a slime ball because it will have to be a sticky piston. And yep, craft that guy up. There and there. Okay, piston, and then make that a sticky. Great. Yeah, so that episode, last episode, man, I was so confused. I was for sure that Generic B had me like going on some kind of wild goose chase for like a trap or something, but no, it turned out it was just Joe, and he had me going on a wild goose chase. Oh, that's probably not where I want to go up. I kind of want to get up above. Oh, yeah, that's right. I do kind of have this open around the outside. That'll be helpful. This goes back into an abandoned mine shaft that's still not properly lit. So I do want to block this off. Don't want like a creeper or something surprising me. Okay, so we got up here. Yeah, I might just dig out the ceiling here. Oh, more cave. How far up do I need to go? So right above the birch wood. Yeah, let me just go ahead and dig this out real quick, and I will bring you guys back. Okay, so here we are. I dug out right above where the water needs to be. And let's see. I think what we're going to do is have the source block right here where this torch is. We'll have a sticky piston here with a block that'll be pushed out and it'll look closed, and then it'll keep the water from falling. So let's just go ahead and get this in there so I can show you instead of explaining it. And here we go, a little bit of wood there. So we need redstone, torch for now to keep the redstone on. There we go. So now that's sealed up. We can remove this torch. Let's put it over here so we can see what we're doing. And I guess since I have these extra birchwood blocks, we'll stick them like that. We will put the water there. And as long as this is powered, the water's not going to fall down. Maybe I will just cover that up. Oh. Hearing something walking on dirt. Kind of got me freaking out. I can hear something splashing in water. Must be another cave. Sounds like a skeleton over there. So let's see. Okay, so we want to bring this all the way down. I don't... Actually, you know what? Let's take the water out for now. I don't want to harvest that farm prematurely. Yeah, so that opens back up. So let's grab some more redstone and just kind of work our way over this way. Down here. Yeah, it's sealed. And... Okay, so we will have a button. How is that going to work? I think... Oh, I didn't need to break that one. I think what we're going to do is have a repeater right there. So there will be a block here with a button on it. The button should activate this repeater. The repeater will send power to this block, which will activate this redstone. And that can't be there. Oops, what am I doing? Yeah, that needed to be up one more. So let's do this. Redstone. Right like that. Let's get some light. Some mobs aren't spawning back here. Yeah, so that should come over here and activate the piston. I believe that's probably within range right now. Yep. Okay, so now we need to set up some kind of a delay on this, so it's not opening and closing immediately. Yep, give me 1 second so I can get some materials together and get this figured out. So it's a good thing I did make a cut there, because I haven't done this before and it took me a little bit to figure out the redstone wiring. So like I said, we're going to have a block here with a button on it. It's going to power this repeater. The repeater is going to power this redstone line up here, and it is going to do two things. It is going to activate this vertical style RS NOR latch. The power comes up on top of this block, all the way on top. It'll turn this redstone torch off. When this depowers, this piece of redstone right here will depower. This torch will turn on, activating the repeater, and it'll keep it in the opposite state as it is now. Also, while the redstone line is powered from the button, it will send a pulse along these the longest delay repeaters around the corner here and into this block. So once this repeater once this repeater gets power, it'll send power to this block. Once again, powering this piece of redstone dust right here, turning this on, and it'll reset the RS NOR latch. I'm stumbling over my words just a little bit. So let's see this in action. Do that. See, it comes around, that turns off, and yep, RS NOR latch. But that'll be a button pulse. So wait, did that work? Yeah, so this is self-resetting. So let's just do that real quick. You see that one's on, now it's off, and the circuit resets. Great. Just what we want to have happen. Let's put a piece of redstone back. Okay. Now we have a problem though, because this is in the open state. This piston is not powered. And I was thinking we could probably draw power from there, and I believe that should work. That's now in the on state. So if we put a torch right like this, take that back. Seems to work. I think I was seeing problems with that earlier. Yeah, oh yeah, that isn't working, is it? No, that is. Yeah, I was doing this earlier, and I thought that this was causing it to flash on and off a little bit. What I ended up doing was trying to pull power from this redstone torch and bring... Whoops, that's not the redstone. Bring that down like that. Let's get rid of this. So this redstone torch is powering both of those and down, but I guess it works just the same like that. So let's just go with this for now. That's simpler than I thought it was. Okay, so yep, that's the redstone, and I closed off that gap to that cave back there. I need to come through and mine this coal and iron and stuff at some point. Oh, no. I forgot the important part. I need to put water in this right here. Let's stick the water in there. Great. And I think at this point we can just cover it back up. I don't have a button yet. We need to make that. And it needs to go right there on that block. So let's grab a button. I believe I should have some smooth stone. Oh, yep, just enough. Okay. Alright, let's see if this works. Button. Yeah, we're going to harvest this prematurely. That's fine. Have a problem. So why did that not work? So the block is there with the button on it. Oh. Well, that's the reason why it doesn't work. Let's hook the redstone all the way up. Okay. Now let's try this. There's the water coming through, harvesting all the wheat. And it pushes most of it to the edges. I guess the delay could be just a little bit longer, but it's good enough for me. Yeah, I like that. I might go and tweak that a little bit later, but for now, not such a big deal. Gets the job done, harvests all the wheat, and we don't have to manually place a water source block up there and then take it back. Alright, so let's just replant all this stuff. Got a pretty healthy supply of wheat already using this farm, just doing my EXP farming that I have been doing, which is good. Finish covering that, and done. I always get way too many seeds, so I just let them despawn back there. Okay. So I guess the next thing that we should work on... Yeah, let's move the enchanting room back. I think I have a silk touch pick. And somewhere... This one, here we go. Silk touch. Grab these bookshelves back. I guess another thing we should move is that infinite water spraying over here. I didn't really think about that yet. You have to find some place for that. So how do we want to move this? I guess we should just move it inside this wall back here. Maybe over here. So we're kind of in range of all the spawners in this area while we're enchanting, clicking away, trying to get that level 50. In the new version of the Minecraft in 1.3, it's only going to be level 30 enchant, and I believe you get that right away, so it might not be that big of a deal then, but for now, let's get this going. Okay, so I'm guessing, well, this jukebox, yeah, that's in between the two cave spider spawners, so let's just start the room back here. Alright, so I went ahead and I dug out the room for our enchanting area. I kind of went with the same pattern. Shut up, spider. Kind of went with the same pattern that we did in the wheat farm. Had the birch wood up there and the darker wood kind of breaking it up. I put a redstone lamp right in the center for extra light. But we're going to have a glowstone right there with the enchanting table on top of it. The enchanting table will let light pass through, so it's really not necessary, but... I think it looks better having something in the center here other than just the plain dark wood. So let's go ahead and put these enchantment tables where they need to go. I'm not sure about these side walls, if I'm going to leave those stone brick or not. Like I said before, the stone brick is generally just there, so I have like an idea of the size of the room, and then I can change it out for something later. I did put the glowstone in the corner to light up behind the tables back here and put some light on the walls. And let's just finish that up. Yeah, so that doesn't look too bad. I'm not sure though. Maybe this would look better if it was only 1x2 entrance into this room, so you didn't see the bookshelves. Maybe we can put something in front of these bookshelves to kind of hide them. How does that look from back here? It's not bad, I guess. Maybe I should move the ceiling up another level too, so you don't see it. There's a lot of little tweaks we can do here to make this work good. But this should be set up. Well, I don't have anything to throw in there. But yeah, that should be set up for level 50 enchantments right now. A little area to walk around. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so let's move on to the next project. And I think we want to... Well, let's dig up the floor, put the dirt down. And, sorry, my neighbors were making noise. Let's dig up the floor, put some dirt down, and get some grass growing on there. I think that'll really help make this room look a lot better. So yeah, let's get to digging. Do I have the grass blocks? I need to put some of this stuff up. I got so much junk in my inventory. Alright, so I went ahead and I removed all the stone from the floor, replaced it all with dirt. Actually, I think I might have missed a block under this. Did I? Nope, I got that one too. Yeah, I've been away from the computer for a while, just kind of AFKing here. You can see the wheat farm is all grown. So it's been a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and harvest that. Check it out with the full harvest this time. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, so it's about time to plant some grass in the experience farm area, get a little green in there. The brown really makes that room look a lot darker and quite a bit different than what it was before, I think. So let's just need to randomly place some of these grass blocks around. And this is all in the ocean biome where this experience farm is. I think I've said that before, but the ceiling right there is right underneath the ocean. Some of them have like the water droplets falling down, some of them don't. But, yep. So, let's see, what was it? Yesterday was Saturday, and we did a live stream. It was 3 hours worth. Had a lot of fun doing that. A lot of people showed up. Both Exuma and Generic B were streaming on their channels. And I think Exuma at one point had around 800 people watching, and Generic had... I think at the highest point, he had like 650. I mean, it wasn't really a competition, and we advertised Exuma's channel a little bit more, and Generic kind of last minute decided he wanted to stream too. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. We worked on the Nether Hub a bit. I got into another Pigman war once again. We went around, checked out some players' bases. Biffa logged on. He wasn't able to actually participate in the stream except for like the last 20 minutes or so. But he logged in, was causing problems, shooting arrows at us, and it was just an all-around good time. We ended up hunting him down and killing him over by Corrales' base. Yeah, so that's probably enough grass. Maybe I can throw a few more in here just to get it going faster. Let's see, what else? Also, this weekend, Generic Beast showed me a sneak peek of this new project that he's working on. Can't really talk about it right now. He's not quite finished yet, but it looks like it's going to be really, really cool. It's a multiplayer deal. Yeah, I don't really know how much I can talk about it, but it's going to be loads of fun, and it should be out pretty soon. I don't have a time frame at all, but I wouldn't bother him about it. He'll announce it when it's ready to be announced. So, yeah, also the Humble Bundle that I purchased, I released the first video upload of a playthrough that I'm doing of a game. I probably said that all wrong. So, let's start over. So, the Humble Bundle was... I purchased the Humble Bundle, and I did a Let's Play on one of the games so far, and that is Bastion, and I've uploaded the first episode this morning, And yeah, that game looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I've already played through a little bit of it. I've recorded 3 episodes so far. I'm probably going to record more of that after I'm done in this experience farm and recording this episode. But also with the Humble Bundle, they have included 3 more games on top of the 5 that they were already including. They've included Braid, Lone Survivor, and Super Meat Boy. Now, Super Meat Boy I've seen play before. It's like a platformer game. I don't know if I'm going to do a Let's Play on that because it's more... I don't know. It just doesn't seem like the style of a game where a Let's Play would be appropriate. The other 2, Lone Survivor looks kind of like a horror game, and Braid, I'm not too sure. I haven't really checked out these games too much, but I was quite surprised that they added those other games to the already amazing Humble Bundle for free. I mean, well, basically for free. I mean, I already bought the other 5 games, and they're just like, here, have 3 more. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess that's enough. This will all spread. Okay, so enough talk. So we have the wheat farm, we have the enchantment room, we have the grass done in here. That's the next eyesore that needs to go. So I want to set up some kind of a storage room. I guess we could put it right there, but I've already have this area dug out and there's a cave back here already. So it kind of makes this a little bit easier to put the storage back here. Some stuff to fill in. Walls need to be cleaned up a little bit. Oh, also I've kind of done this pattern. Have the stone brick. These walls are 3 blocks wide. So we have the stone bricks kind of like separating between the inside of the room and the grass out here. I've done that in all of these areas here. This floor should probably be changed from stone brick to something else. Maybe wood or something. Yeah, the floor over here is the same. We have the stone brick there. And this one was a little difficult since I already have stone brick all the way wrapped around because of these walls here. So this is kind of 2 blocks thick. I don't really like how that works. I might change that out for dark wood, but if I do that, then I'll look bad through here. I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave this 2 blocks thick, or maybe we'll put this as grass right there. Anyway. Okay, so what I need to do is finish digging this room out, finish up the walls on it, get it looking good, and then figure out a way to get these chests in here. Pretty simple to do, I would imagine, but there's a lot of items that don't stack, so it's going to be a lot of trips back and forth for each one of these chests. Okay, so let me go ahead and start working on there. I'll clean this up, do the walls, put a floor in here, and then, yep, I'll bring you guys back in a minute. So I'm still digging out this experience farm area, and I'm kind of AFK doing things like laundry or whatever. Looks like the grass is mostly grown, but I was hearing something walking on grass. I was like, oh no, a creeper's coming, creeper's coming. And I see a little slime hopping over in here and kill him. But then I look over here. A little afraid now. Yeah, it looks like we got slimes, big slimes in the experience farm. So this thing can spawn like pretty much everything. That's great. I am noticing that my awesome sword here is about dead, so I'm kind of holding off on using it for things that doesn't need to be used for. Too bad. I need to grab more experience and enchant another one. I don't want to be without a sword. Yeah, these sounds are weird. I could have sworn I just heard like something walking from behind me. Alright, let's kill these guys. Yep, good. Great. So many slime balls. Another 12 to add to that collection. Alright, back to digging and cleaning up this room. Okay, so I got this room pretty much cleared out. Everything set up the way I want it to. Maybe the ceiling can be changed and probably done the same as I've done for both the enchanting room and the wheat farm. I've put the stone brick on the walls and I laid down a floor, have some redstone lamps to provide light in here. I've already checked this out, and the way those are positioned, you can see the block light is 8 right here. So that's the darkest it gets in here, so there shouldn't be any mobs that can spawn, which is what we want. So what I'm thinking we're going to do, I brought some more chests back from my base, from the village. Oh, lost my pants. Oh, all my armor's taking a beating. Anyway, distractions. So what I want to do is probably... I'm guessing we're going to do the chest probably every 2, I think. Yeah, so now we got a space in between every single one. That's good. That worked out better than I was thinking. And here... Yep. And the rest of the chests I'm just going to grab from there. All these chests that are laying around. And so I don't know how tall I'm going to make this, if I'm going to do 2 or 3 high, but I'm thinking we're going to do fence posts. Whoops. This shovel's great for all sorts of random things. Do fence posts like this. Oops. I've seen this done many, many times before. In fact, I've used this like way before I started even playing Minecraft. Or I'm sorry, before I started doing Let's Plays on Minecraft. Had a storage room set up with chests like this and signs on the outside of these fence posts kind of showing what's in the chests. So that's kind of a good way for a basic storage system. Yeah, and we'll do the same thing over here. I think I got extra signs at my village base so I can grab those instead of making more. So the storage room will be set up something like this. And yeah, I think it's about time I start bringing all this stuff over there. And I think we can put the furnaces right up against this wall, maybe, 3x3 of them. I don't know how many furnaces we're really going to need here in the experience farm, but like I said, I want to have stuff here that takes a long time to do. Like smelting up a stack of materials takes a while. So you can see here, collect your mobs and do things that just take time while you're doing that. So, yep, let me go ahead and move this stuff over there, and we'll take a look at how this turns out. Alright guys, so I've been spending a lot of time here today. It's a lot of little things that had to have been done. Not quite finished though. I did move most of the items that we had collected over here into our storage room. I had to go 3 high in a couple of these chests, and I need more chests to fill them all. See, we got the swords here. We got our helmets over here. Shovels. And this one's empty. I have cobblestone here. This is the stuff that was in my inventory. Nothing in these sets, and over here's the rotten flesh. Or maybe I put some in here too. Yeah. But, yep, that's how we're coming along. I did 8 furnaces here with the crafting table in the center. Still need to decide on the roof and the walls in here. Don't know if I'm going to keep the floor this way, but that does look pretty good where the chests are on the darker wood and we have the lighter wood for the walkway. Let's see what else. I do need to do something about the brewing room. And what else needs to be done? I guess we need to do something about this room. It does look a bit better with the grass in here, I must say. I like the way it's turning out. But the walls are pretty flat, pretty plain. We need to do something to spruce them up a little bit. Maybe put some trees or something in here. I don't know, vines on the wall, maybe some bushes or hedges. Something needs to happen. But yep, that's it. We're out of time for today. Wish we could do a little bit more, but got other things that need to be done. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.